Yo, what's going on, yo? Basically, it's another episode of Bloodybison Show. I'm your host, Bloodybison, also known as Blood Red. Basically, I want to educate all you dumb fucks out there, or intellectually challenged people, on something that's called 2004 MN4, otherwise known as Apophis. Basically, all you guys and gals out there that are pretty much enjoying your video games, your job, your sex life, your whoredom, your relationship, all that shit potentially might come to an end. Bulletin. 2000 MN4 is a mile-wide asteroid that may hit the Earth. It might. Now, I'm pretty sure our government or other governments around the world are doing or working around the clock to, to make sure that the situation is going to be handled. But here's the thing that most people don't know, because, we have Netflix, and there's a lot of programs that we can watch in terms of the universe. And if you watch something called Cosmic Collisions, it'll tell you that our planet is constantly bombarded by asteroids that inhabit beyond Jupiter, because it's what you call the asteroid belt. So you may say to yourself, what the hell does that have to do with me? Well, it has everything to do with you, because you're on the planet, dumbass. So if something happens on this planet, something will happen to you, Chico, or some Razor Ramon shit. So now, in 2029, this asteroid is set to actually get within several hundred or thousand miles of the planet. There is a certain keyhole or gravity well that's outside of the planet's atmosphere. If the asteroid enters this type of funnel of gravitation, the asteroid will come back around the Earth 7 years later in 2036, whereby it will careen and destroy, it will crash into our planet. Now, NASA experts seem to theorize that this might actually potentially be a water impact, which will mean that whatever coast is closest to the impact zone will be completely eviscerated, which is sad. So if it crashes into the Pacific Ocean, California and possibly most of Japan is going to be completely destroyed. If it crashes in the Atlantic, goodbye New York, and I'm from New York, and all those who are watching are from New York are going to be destroyed on some Ivan Drago shit. So I'm here just because I don't want to talk about video games. I want to talk about how shitty the economy is. I want to talk about how fucked up retail stores is. Like, what you know about this? What you know that most retail stores will hire you, right? They'll hire you from, say, after the point of October, hire you for seasonal, use you for whatever that you could for, and fire you, which is exactly what I'm kind of faced with the store I'm working with. I'll almost let the store slip, the store I'm working for. But you know something? Between the asteroid, the shitty economy, you know something? I wouldn't mind a little bit of Armageddon, I wouldn't mind living in a real world fucking Fallout 3. For those who played Fallout 3, y'all know what I'm talking about. For those that have not played Fallout 3, well, let's just say every man for themselves. I respect that. Because in this capitalistic society, this society is fucking ass. How all of a sudden you could do this, you could do this, you could do this, and get $20 million, but yet and still you can waste 8 years of your life going to college, getting a master's degree, and you will never get that a fraction of the amount of money that someone chucking a football, shooting a ball through a hoop, or knocking a baseball out of the park will get. I ask you, Facebook, do you think that shit is fair? This goes back to episode 2 that I mentioned with the question. I said, why do certain people pick low-tier characters versus high-tier characters? Now this deals with life. If you guys could do your life again, would you waste your time in college? Or would you be on that fucking basketball court working that jump shot so you can go get drafted in the NBA and make $40 million playing a damn kids game? This is the main reason why our society is fucking ass. Because we as a country can barely take care of our sick. Our healthcare is ass. Best believe Canada, if you're a citizen of Canada, healthcare is F-R-E-E, free. It's free. In America, that shit is ass. I wonder why. Because the actors and the athletes make all the money. And you got the multi-millionaires, billionaires who get no real penalties, or what I should say, because I'm kind of drunk right now, but I'm speaking that real talk. So let me enunciate myself in a proper manner. If you have Warren Buffett or Donald Trump or someone who has a lot of money, right? You don't tax. You don't increase the taxes of the poor. You increase the taxes of the people who have money. Like, yo, am I the only person in the world that sees that the reason why our society in this country is ass because those who have money are not being taxed the way they should, but those who have a pot to piss in and probably not even a window to throw the shit out are being taxed. Let's not forget the fact that our minimum wage in this country is what, $7.15? Who the flying fuck is going to maintain a living in the United States of America making $7.15 an hour? Oh, and keep in mind, my fellow YouTube fans, that 9 times out of 10, retail companies will only hire you at part-time. Yes. So you have to grind, persuade, coerce your way to that full-time status. Congratulations. You made full-time status with a quarter raise. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, the workforce of America. You gotta love it. So basically it goes like this. As I look at America the Beautiful, and I have to say, America is, in my opinion, the greatest country on the planet. Yes, I applaud all of our leaders that came before us. But our national security is kind of eh. Our minimum wage needs to be heightened, and the employment rate needs to increase. We need to tax those who have the money to be taxed and give tax breaks to those who have no money. This is Bloodybison again, signing off on episode, I don't even remember what number this is, but hey, if anybody out there watched this that may have triggered a spark in their brain cell, I applaud you. For those who look at this relevant information and turn their backs on it, well, it's thanks to people like you while we had George W. Bush in office. So give yourselves a round of applause. Thanks, I think.